Alright, so we have the fantastic glasses of Booper versus the terrible hats of the back throw boys coming up.
I mean, yeah, the accessories have been.
Yeah, the accessories are on point.
I feel like to be a successful team, you might even need, like, accessories.
So what you're saying is you need successories?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put up Nova. You gotta find our own accessories.
Yeah, I agree. So is this going to be like a permanent team arrangement going forward? Or? Nice. I mean, to be fair for you two, your accessories could just be darts.
Darts like
yeah, exactly. Yep. Booper. Like the insurance company.
Yeah, just spelled differently. And
Yeah.
the back throw boys. I mean, they do look a little more bad.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
I think it's the button check, yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Alright, so. Yeah, I was about to say, Rob looking longingly into Bowser's eyes before holding him and then throwing him away.
I feel like, apart from the throwing away part,
Yeah.
I feel like that's parts.
No contest.
They look at each other. They're looking at each other longingly right now.
Yeah, and then throw each other away.
I hope it.
I hope so. To be honest, I can imagine like Boozer looking at this replay later.
He's gonna be looking at it like
So
that.
sexy. I can see him coming back to this replay later and just being like, yeah, you're right. Just go like, hey, Leisha, come here for a hug. I was like,
Team
up
battle.
throw. No, it's a forward throw. Oh god! He must have had to like Booze. Don't Bruce Cruise your partners, lads.
They want the melodies. They want everything, man.
They do.
Live into the battlefield.
Now they won't go to the stages.
It's like meta, man. It's just taking music, everything stages, man.
One day somebody's going to find out that certain music cracks cause like 0.1 frames of lag more so, and we're just going to have to go through all of this. I don't think that's physically possible, but yeah. The year is 30XX.
Yeah, definitely 30x.
I'm playing a bit of that dank Mega Man Battle Network 3, set in the year 20X. It's like 2000X.
Yeah.
So we're already past it. We don't have net navies. It's the worst. All right, we're coming in for a real game now.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems very much booperish. Basically got, now that I realize it, we basically got team back throw versus team up jump. Yeah. Sad. Yeah. He's been in that. Bowser's a little bit too high percentage-wise so that Jdizzle can get his usual low percentage streak. Oh! And I'd say Booper needed someone at health insurance now, losing a Scott. Yeah, Boozer sometimes his eyes can be a little bit bigger than his stomach, per se. Yeah, well, one of his famous losses is actually to Leisha. Booper suiciding to lose both stocks, not realizing that it's being patched out, so he dies first, and then he goes on to lose the entire set. As much as it's awesome having like your serious players, like your Ignises, your Rebacks, all that, it's always fun to just see like a top player who actually seems to have like a legitimately large amount of fun and joy just playing the game. Oh, we do, but like Bruiser seems to be like the embodiment of that, which is always great to see. That said, unfortunately, I think he needs to take the game a little bit more seriously. Yeah. Well, that's what I said. Bruiser with that early SD as well. And I have to agree with you that the two characters that were picked more or less at random, like Team Synergy wasn't in mind. The two characters were sort of mid-tiers. Their Team Synergy is surprisingly high. especially on relatively small stages as well. Yeah, sort of like can't get their shop set up, can't get anything going. I can definitely see that. Or just like the classic double cloud. Well, I mean, I think the team comps are actually relatively similar. I mean, you've got the aggro zoner character in both Rob and Jdizzle, respectively, and then you've got the hard-hitting grappler in Ness and Bowser, but I think that the Macro Boys team comp is probably a little bit more efficient, honestly. Yep. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, that's his tag, like like on his character. Yeah. Johnny Boy. I think Leisha just decided to throw it there.
But that down smash is really good at the ledge.
Fair.
And Rob, because he doesn't have any hitbox to sort of defend him on his way up,
Yeah.
he will get caught.
Yeah, he has to choose between hitbox and
Rob
recovery.
put his hands up, so
True.
and that's why other mobs, they don't really hold that. They have like half
Yeah, it also extends the distance.
and conserves it.
Yeah. Well, that's why it extends the distance, because it conserves the fuel. She lets the momentum carry her a bit, and then...
But that's, you don't want to like fly up, you just kind of like bump yourself up every now and then.
That said, flying directly up is quicker, so if you need to recover quickly for whatever reason, you do
But
that.
yeah,
Surprising amount of depth in Rob's recovery for how much of a sort of newbie-friendly character recovery it is on the surface.
somewhat, but you know,
Well, I know in Brawl, Rob was considered one of the great noob characters. Yeah. And some. Hey, so. Yeah. Easy to pick up, hard to master. Yeah. And as I say, it's one of the things that I thought that the Macro Boys team was a little bit more efficient. One thing that the Uber team definitely has is damage racking. I'm starting to see this now. Like, while their kill power can be equal just due to like the insane strength of their back throw, and the projectile game is a little bit more favored to Toon Link and stuff, their damage racking is insane. As I was saying about the kill power. Bruiser and Bruiser can be a little bit set in his ways and a little bit slow to adapt on occasion. I don't think that is coming back to bite. Oh, speaking of things coming back to bite him, he doesn't have to recover, yeah. There's just so much stuff flying across the screen right now. Bombs, gyros, PKs, arrows, boomerang. Entire projectile menagerie right now. And a bit of cool team synergy there. After Boozer got the back throw, both of them went off and they just sort of interrupted each other. Unless that happens. Oh, yeah, of course. It's part of the... Oh, and Bruiser kicks it. That actually probably good for Bowser, because otherwise the recovery would have been quite hard. You know, not here, not here. Yeah. But Leisha doing a really good job of, like, not getting hit and just stop taking it out with Rob right now. She's also just not taking a lot of damage right now. And it's the thing, like, I think this is because, like, Bruiser as both a person and a player, he's very boisterous. He's very much like big as a threat. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And then sometimes you just ignore Leisha. Just do that. And I think that's part of where the threat gets is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it works out surprisingly well. So something so like on the surface, sort of ramshackle, sort of like a motley crew, it works surprisingly potently. No, I reckon Jdizzle's so far behind. Oh! Yeah. Well, the other question here is, like, it probably doesn't matter too much there because Jdizzle didn't take much of any effort, but, like, how long is too long to wait on a spectator? Like, at what point do you just say, this was probably a good idea at the time, but now we've sort of, like, slipped behind enough it's not worth it? Like, yep.
He's got a projectile game, so the thing is he can always just hide behind that freshness stock and just throw out bomb, throw out boomerangs, throw out projectiles, and stay safe. He can run away. He's faster than Bowser, so yeah. I think in that situation, yeah, you can take the stock. But if it's maybe some different characters, like let's say Sheep, I don't think you want to take it.
Team battle.
Too
Yeah.
much fun. Other than people who can do the setups with Briggs as much as she does without it. I feel like
Yeah.
But I feel like the fact that Jdizzle can so play like super campy and safe, I feel like you take this stuff and
Yeah, I respect that. He'd do it. Bruiser would do it. Alright, Lilac. This is a favored stage by Bruiser.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, go!
No, I think Bowser's just bad enough that it doesn't matter too much, and Rob's is flexible enough that she can adapt. I also think that it harms Ness quite a bit just due to how fiddly it is. Just look at it now, it really feels like Team Rubik is everywhere at once. Yeah, that's worth it. That's definitely. Exactly, it was just like, okay, where do we focus? And you can see how early and how well this team is paying off. And that's what I'm saying, I'm the damage tracking potential of Team Rubik. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that, yeah. That Bowser survivability is just nuts. Alright. Yeah, good work, Leisha, tracking down. So I reckon she could have gotten something on stage there, but quite some young, she's got the next best thing on the Yeah. Yeah, the melee peak counter. Ooh, that was a nice snipe from Leisha. I mean, Leisha's still on 3 stocks, relatively low seconds for Rob. Exactly. Yeah, and another thing that Rob has on the stage is the platform set up. Leisha finally using it first off. The laser is so quickly clears off the platform, just like sweep. It's like, I can control one with the gyro, I can sweep the rest with the laser. They have to go down to Bruiser, and then Bruiser's just so threatening. And there's so much synergy between the characters, the players, the stage. It's quite a beautiful harmony. F smash at ledge, yeah. Whoa! that only do 40% is my real question.
That's what you get for trying to pull it.
I know. That's straight.
Like that.
Bruiser seems, if like, Bruiser for some reason seems like the type of bully if you want one to just like go behind you, grab your arm and be like, why are you hitting yourself, why are you hitting yourself? Or like flailing his arms like if you get hit it's your own fault, like that's sort of like really passive aggressive bullying. That sounds like Bruiser. You leave yourself so open, yeah. It's Flick that gyro, yeah. He's doing what he can, but I don't think he's going to be able to do enough here. I mean, the 2v1 takes away Ness's best kill move in the back throw. Alright, yeah, and I think, not to take away from the players, I think we all know what the deciding factor was in that game. What was the difference? It was the stage. It was clearly the stage.
Is there potential that they done the stage? I think it was.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that they haven't been improving throughout the match, but like the big deciding X factor, it was the stage.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that was very like heavily favored that match.
Yeah.
Three, two, one, go!
Exactly. Alright. We did. Yeah. Well, we did suspect it was a potential Bruiser kick, so that may have been pushed back here, or maybe it was back there, or it was back I think one thing that might be also causing this is they took quite a hard loss there on a very close stage in the form of a Twilight. This is a lot more open, a lot more room free, and maybe they feel that that's a little bit better for them. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, go with what works for them. And move to this Scoops Hagen-Dazs. Yeah, just the cruise, no booze required. Yeah, Bruiser going for the old sober in October. Alright, yeah. No, I forget that the Bruiser didn't even try to recover. Woo! That said, Bruiser do have a slight lead right now. I think the momentum from winning that last game really helped the morale and nothing else. Leisha has been like she's been in like that perfect sweet spot of not being enough of a presence, so you want to focus on her, being just enough of a presence. She's been like a fly or a mosquito. Exactly. Yeah, just casually just waiting. Disrespect. That Ruben doing so much better now. He's got a little bit more color in it. Here you go. Yeah, this one's on the house. Here's the Kansas house. Again, this is the same sort of game plan. Just like a large meat shield, and these are like slowly just rack out that damage. Yeah, it's like. Yeah. But Leisha is very close to lapping Ness. In fact, she's achieved it as I said. Oh, I'm actually surprised that downside didn't hit. All right. And this games, I mean, this set is just swung so far in the opposite direction right now. Yeah, Leisha really has been the sort of X factor here. No, definitely. Well, here's the thing, like. What is the thing? Bruce is a PR player, and Leisha has not only not been dead weight, he's actually been arguably the deciding factor. That is really well right now. Bowser just casually is like, you want a back throw? Here's a back throw, lad. Alright. Yeah, exactly. Back throws back, alright. Yeah, as I say, Jdizzle's got like a very solidified 2v1 play of just chuck a bunch of stuff and don't try to engage unless you're 100% safe. So I reckon what Bruce should be trying to do right now, although they seem to be doing well enough on their own, is try to have one player pressuring him, and then one player where Jdizzle is likely to go so he just can't get shot set up. And I think that's what. Oh, Leisha goes in for the hug. Yeah. Punch offering food for the competitors right now. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's hundreds of thousands. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because somebody had a fairy bread making set up at the front. I don't know if there's still bread there. We should check that out later. All right, so what do you think is going through the heads of back throw boys right now?
They have to think about those stages right now. They got a free man because I feel like Bruce and Leisha got their stuff together.
Definitely.
They're really playing. They've got their strat down. It's working perfectly. They have to understand what they're about. They have to understand how to about
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is really the story. I mean, exactly. Yeah, no, go ahead.
They were like sandwich guys.
Exactly. It feels like a 2v1 and then just like a 1. Like, it's really weird. Oh, no, I think this is the thing. I think Bowser, being the more well-known player, being a PR player, Bruiser, not Bowser, playing Bowser, like, of the two characters, Bowser is definitely the more threatening in and of himself. Like, he's the one who's been getting most of the kills. And they're just sort of letting Leisha fall to the wayside just that little bit too much, and they're taking tons of percent off it, they're taking random kills here and there, they're taking combo interrupts. Like,
and you know, to add on to that, what I'd like to see from back to
yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
And I think they are doing that. Like, look how Sides got robbed. What they did allow themselves to separate here. I'm wondering, they did stuff go for Bowser or Bowser percent time. I think they're a little bit too antsy to kill Bowser, especially considering how survivable Bowser is. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because right now, I mean, Bowser's on 115, Leisha's on 63. There's been too much of a deficit here, especially considering how deadly Leisha is when left to her own devices. Exactly. And here's the priority, like, I definitely agree. Bowser's priority. Bowser's the one you've got to kill. Bowser's definitely the threat. So here's the thing. Like, if Leisha's unattended to, she's like a huge threat in and of itself. Like, if you just had like an invincible Jigglypuff, like, they would be a threat. I mean, okay, Jigglypuff's alright in like double, so you get with what I'm saying. And they do get that Leisha kill right there. Good. Jdizzle, John O'Boy, not being taken out yet. And that was brilliant from Leisha, and this is the real power of Leisha, is being sort of unnoticed, a fly on the wall. Jdizzle's got all his focus getting Bowser edge guard. Not only was Leisha able to break that up, he's going to get a huge amount of gaps on the throw. Exactly. Yeah, and finally takes him out at 176. But here's the thing though. Rooper is in the lead. And this is again, I think this is good. They are focusing to like 1,000. They're ignoring Leisha and they get punished for it. That's fair. I can see where you're coming from in that, definitely. Like, yeah, they have pressure, but it's sort of slow pressure. You get in and break that up. Which, I mean, as I say, Rooper's been doing a very effective job on Leisha, especially as it's been saying all game. Like, the story of this game is basically being, don't sleep on the robot. At the ledge, the Jdizzle special. Shout out to Jab Not wrong. Yeah. It definitely is. I mean, considering that both of us, well, here's the thing, like, the only one who doesn't care as much about stage positioning is Bowser. The other two are heavy zones. And Ness always wants to be the lead, specifically in back row range. Oh, alright, Jdizzle takes both down, which I think is fair enough, now it's a 2v1 with Leisha. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and also, as we said with Leisha before, not to discredit her as a player, taking anything away from her, but a lot of her strength has been the fact that she's been a bit slept. She's been a little bit ignored. Now she's got everyone's full attention right now, and I don't know how well she can hold up to that sort of scrutiny. I'm not saying she can't do it, I'm just saying this isn't a position we really see Leisha in 2v2s. I'll be interested to see how she adapts to it in the second. Yeah. Well, honestly, I think really what she wants to do is take out Jdizzle in like sort of the quickest, safest way possible, and then just focus on Ness. Play that game. She's been doing such a good job of splitting them up as well. Yeah. Especially Rob's grabs are so, like, they've got such long animations. Well, see, here's what I'm thinking. No, she went for the ground there. Here's what I'm actually thinking. As much as I just said, back throw's back. All right.
Living up to the name.
All right, yeah. Still, we have to reiterate, Leisha's play there was so impressive.
It was excellent. I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
It was.
She was doing the right things as much as she could, and they just caught her one time. That's it. I mean,
yeah, but
she played as good as she can in such an unfavorable position.
Yeah, definitely. Some of the best players seen from her pretty much ever.
Yeah.
She's been around for
shout out
time.
to both teams. That was an excellent set. That was down to the wire as much as it could go, actually. I think.
All right.